So first thing first, open F10, Home Moon Store, and get yourself these items. Go to Home Moon Coin and get everything with 0 Home Moon Coin. So the login reward compensation, the server maintenance compensation, and you want to have the level 60 character boost voucher, Reaver support package if you play Warlock, but also if you have other characters you want to level and want to have more gear, which they don't have yet, so they are lower level, and the Reaver reinforcement package. So you will get every benefit of this update and the issues we had in this update as well. Welcome back to another video. This is about Blade and Soul, of course, and I hope you like it. Hope you like the intro, that I actually gave you something to get ASAP from the F10 from Home Moon Store, so you could actually benefit as well. So this update we would get the Warlock 3rd spec, and actually it has released, and it's called the Reaver, the spec itself or something like that, because therefore we have these packages actually, the Reaver support package and the reinforcement package, in which you will get some items like soul heart, etc., and the other stuff, the badges and bracelets. So you can actually buff your character and actually play that spec appropriately for the items you have. Also, there was a bug, and it actually affected me as well, and many players who has done or will have done in the previous event with the Moonlight Soul, I think it's called that. And if you had that in your inventory from stage 2 or higher, I think stage 1 wasn't an issue, but I'm not really sure about that. At least I had stage 2 or higher. You couldn't log in with that specific character, so it was bugged. The moment you logged in, it would show it had some issue with authentication, so it would say authentication failed and then immediately crashed the game. So there's that happened. Because of that, we had a maintenance the day after. First day that was for me, and for most people the time was different, of course, because I live in the EU and most players probably are in NA. Not sure about that though, but the difference in time, of course. Anyways, because of that we got those packages as well. At least the low-end compensation bundle got introduced later, but the server maintenance compensation was introduced right after that update. And we had, I think, 2 low-end compensation bundles. At least that's what I read in the Alice server, since I'm now a member of it as well, which is nice. Talking about that, in the Alice server and a previous video of Jarok, it was said the buffs we have on certain characters, which can buff other characters as well, will be removed. I don't know why exactly, but I think just like Jarok, it wasn't that useful in parties anymore, hence why it will be removed, and why other characters will be more interesting as well to have, or other classes that is, in your party. So it's not dependent on the buff anymore, but more about whatever class you play as, and if you're good at it, I think. I don't know what exactly will happen. What I do know, however, is that those buffs will be turned into self buffs, so you can buff yourself still, but you cannot buff others. I wonder if this will apply to Overcall as well, since that's an enhancement skill, but not necessarily a buff. That's how I see it. So a buff to me is more like you make someone stronger or faster, or you give them other benefits, but not a reset cooldowns. But I could see that be seen as a buff as well. Home Moon Block, I'm not sure about that as well, but I think Home Moon Block will still stay, because that's not a buff, that's just a protection skill, and most protection skills will be staying the same, I think, but I'm not sure about that. Correct me in the comments if you know about it more or better than I do, or if you play on Korea, so you will know what actually will happen or has happened in Korea. I'm not up to date with that yet. I will look into it more, but currently I know this much. And yeah, there's that. This a big deal, and I think it could be good, but also quite bad, depending on how they implement this. And I don't really know what to say about it, but yeah, there's that. Also, for those who like using BNS Buddy and the DirectX to DirectX 9 to DirectX 12 patch, the DX9 12 PXY. What I noticed when I was overclocking my video card, which I did recently, because I felt like I wanted more FPS in other games and I want to actually have the best FPS possible for Blade & Soul when Unreal Engine 4 releases. Of course, because I have an older card and I cannot upgrade it yet because cards are so fucking expensive right now. Still, even though it's trending downwards, it's still pretty fucking expensive. Hence why I overclocked my video card. So what happened to me was when I played using the DX9 12 PXY on BNS Buddy, so to actually change to DirectX 9 to DirectX 12 for this game, it would randomly crash, and usually it would happen when I was playing RT or when I was doing Shadowmoor, I think. It was just really random. When I was doing the boss fights usually, or right before I started the first boss fight. So when it crashed, it would pop up saying it could not create an object, and it would fill something or texture or something with that with 10 in it. I don't know the exact error message anymore, but what I did to fix this was just to disable DirectX 9 to 12, so DX9 12 PXY, and it fixed it completely for me because the overclock was stable. It was just crashing randomly because of the overclock, I think. Because when I did restore to my normal clocks, my base clocks for my GPU, I didn't have the issue. So there's some interference with overclock, I think. So if you have this issue, try turning off that and just run the game. It actually runs pretty smooth for me, and since I turned it off, I have higher FPS, though I do have a bit more stutters, the micro stutters of course. So it is a trade-off, but you also gain more FPS, which is nice to have, but also the stutters, which is not that great. So pick your poison. Either overclock and turn it off if you have the issue, otherwise just turn it on and play with it if you can, but for me that's an issue. Or otherwise have overclock, turn off your overclock I mean, and play with DirectX 9 to 12, which will smoothen out the game for you. Also, we got a new event, the event dungeon, which we'll be getting as a permanent dungeon, because Korea has it already as a permanent dungeon, which is here in Mushin Tower. We have the KB Village event, where you can go and actually fight wave after wave. It has about 15 waves, and it will be progressively more difficult. The further you go, the more rewards you will get. So big eggs will actually spawn at the end if you died, or if you have finished the entire dungeon. Then those eggs you can break with any attack you have, and it will drop random loot you can pick up. The further you go, the more eggs there will spawn, so the higher chance you have for more rare stuff to drop. I don't know exactly what the loot table is, but I've got plenty of nocturnal fragments and a few tickets of this event. So the ticket itself is where is it in my inventory? It's so full. I didn't waste it, did I? No, here. The enchanted tickets, which you'll get. As you can see, I have 30 right now, and yesterday I did the event and I had, I think, 14. I got to floor or stage 7 and eventually died because I'm not strong. I'm just 22, 61 AP. I'm not very strong, and I died. Anyways, I got quite a lot of enchantment tickets from that, which is pretty cool, and I like that. You can use this, of course, in Dragon Express for the event, which should be here. You can see you can get the old event outfit, the summer outfit, of course. That is the beach day outfit. I cannot talk for shit. Anyways, it looks like this. And if you've been playing for a few years, you know this was an outfit you could get in about 2017 with a summer event around the same time right now, where you had to fight against blocks, or I don't really remember what they are called, but those are big frogs you have to fight on a plane of water, which was pretty fun. It was a fun event. But anyways, you are able to get it again doing this event, which is nice. Also, you can get some other stuff with the enchanted essence, as you can see above here, and you can get all this stuff. What I really like myself is the char barbecue, or BQ, charbecue, however you want to call it anyways, but I think it's charbecue. It looks pretty fun. It's just funny. It's a funny thing to see, right? Nothing serious. As you can see, my mask is clipping through it, but display is all. Other than that, sacred files are nice, pet packs, and this stuff all here, except for those are not upgradable. So the gems, if you really need it, go for it, but I would say don't go for it at all, unless you really need it. But I don't think it's very likely you need it. Just do the event and gear up your stuff. And get unity stones, for example, and make yourself a little bit more strong, rather than actually going for these gems. You can upgrade your gems yourself from doing story and doing dungeons and just crafting them yourself by transmute. And go down here, see what you need, and then just make your own home moon gems instead of those not upgradable gems. You can use it as a replacement for right now while doing the transmuting and working towards higher tiers of your gems. Otherwise, don't do it at all. I would advise against it. So that's about it. I think I don't remember much has changed this update, except for third spec warlock, of course, and this dungeon, and of course the bugs, the issues, but which has been fixed pretty quickly in about a day or two. Anyways, I hope you like this, and I hope to see you in the next one. Hopefully we'll get to know more about Unreal Engine 4 soon. I think so, because August is around the corner and we should hear about that very soon, as there is speculation about Unreal Engine 4 being released for global release in August. So I'm really looking forward to that, and hope to see you there as well. Also, join my Discord server if you want to be up to date with everything, want to join me playing games like COD, solo as well, sort of Legends Online, which I play as well, not that much, but still a bit, and Blends of course, and other games. Anyways, hope you liked it, and see you next one. Peace.